The MLB regular season is finally underway. Here are some fantasy baseball targets to keep an eye on during the first week of the season. First on the list is Tyler Soderstrom for the Athletics. Only 31% owned right now. First base eligibility. On the first game for the Athletics, he hit 2 home runs, and he went 2 for 5 in the second game, so he's off to a pretty hot start. He didn't play a whole lot last year, but when he did, he showed some flashes of being a pretty good hitter. He hit like 10 home runs in less than 200 at-bats. So showed some flashes last year, but he's off to a good start this year. Might be playing a little bit of catcher for the Athletics, so he might get catcher eligibility at some point, so that'd be really nice. But anyways, take a look at this guy in your league. Keep an eye on him. I would pick him up if I were you, if you have a spot for him. Second on the list is Curtis Mead from the Tampa Bay Rays. He's second base and third base eligibility, only 10% owned right now. This guy absolutely raked in spring training. His first game in the regular season did not go so well. He is playing first base for the Rays, so he could be getting first base eligibility. So have 3 different eligibilities. That's really good for fantasy baseball. You want versatility. And he's a young player. I think once he gets into the swing of things in the season, he'll start hitting like he did in spring training. Third on the list is Luke Jackson. We got a pitcher here from the Texas Rangers, actually a relief pitcher. This guy looks like he's going to be emerging as the closer for the Texas Rangers this year. In the first game of the season, he tried to come in relief, and he actually blew the game, unfortunately, but the Rangers gave him the chance the very next day, and he secured a save for them and got the win. So that shows that they have some trust in him. So it looks like he's going to be their closer this year. If you're in a league that you need saves, go ahead and pick him up now. It's really good to pick up closers early in the season when they're low owned, before they start to get hot and someone else jumps on them. So definitely take a look at Luke Jackson if you need saves in your league. Fourth on the list is Wilyer Abreu. I tried to warn you guys about Abreu in my top 5 sleepers of the season. I think at that point he was like 7% owned. Now he's up to 46% on Yahoo. He's got all eligibilities for outfield, so that's really nice to have. Started off the season with 2 home runs in the first game. He at least got 2 hits in the second game, and I think he's already got a double in the third game so far tonight. He's off to a red hot start. He didn't have a good spring, but he was hurt in the spring. That didn't matter though. He's off to a red hot start. He was good last year. Injuries hurt him last year though too. He's a young player, and I think he's going to keep progressing. And I don't think this red hot streak is going to be a fluke. I think he's going to keep it going. So definitely go ahead and pick up Abreu in your leagues before his roster rate gets too high. There's 3 more players to keep an eye on in your leagues this week. Jacob Wilson, only 10% owned right now. Good young prospect. Cade Povich, only 3% owned right now. Another good young prospect. And Otto Lopez. He's off to a great start so far for the Marlins.